16, a farmhouse bedroom retreat. Welcome, friends. Step inside this cozy farmhouse dressed for the holidays, where rustic charm meets handmade creativity. Today's tour is all about embracing winter warmth with a festive spirit. Whether you're decorating your own home or just gathering ideas, you'll find inspiration around every corner. From DIY wreaths to farmhouse chic table settings, we'll explore the trends that bring comfort, nostalgia, and a touch of creativity to your winter season. So, grab a cup of cocoa and let's begin. Before we dive into the decorations, let's talk about the farmhouse foundation, those timeless elements that make the style so comforting. Think reclaimed wood beams, soft neutral palettes, cozy textiles, and vintage accents that feel lived in yet elegant. The secret is in combining tradition with personal stories, whether that's an old rocking chair from grandma or antique iron hooks by the door. These roots set the stage for all the handmade winter magic we'll see today. This season's farmhouse holiday trends focus on cozy minimalism with a handmade touch. We're seeing nature-inspired textures, like dried oranges, pressed greenery, and chunky knits, paired with soft, wintry hues such as sage green, misty cream, and candlelight gold. Instead of glitter-heavy decor, there's a shift toward meaningful pieces that feel personal and sustainable. We'll highlight easy DIY projects, seasonal crafts, and budget-friendly swaps that let you keep your farmhouse style fresh yet timeless. As you step into the farmhouse entryway, you're greeted by a handcrafted wreath made from foraged branches, pine cones, and ribbon in muted copper and cream. A simple bench, draped with a quilted throw, adds a welcoming note. The scent of cinnamon sticks tucked into a galvanized bucket instantly makes you feel at home. The key here is layering texture and scent, both powerful tools for setting a warm, holiday-ready tone right at the door. The living room's fireplace naturally becomes the centerpiece of holiday decorating. This farmhouse leans into classic charm with a reclaimed wood mantel decorated with greenery garlands, soft ivory candles, and simple handmade felt ornaments. A stack of split logs and an oversized basket of chunky knit blankets invite family and friends to linger. It's proof that you don't need over-the-top decor, just natural textures, soft lighting, and a few personal touches to create an inviting winter haven. The Christmas tree tells the story of the season in this farmhouse. Instead of store-bought ornaments, many are handmade, dried clementine slices, cinnamon stick bundles tied with twine, and paper-cut snowflakes made during family crafting nights. The color palette leans earthy and nostalgic, soft greens, creamy whites, and pops of copper. By focusing on simple, nature-based ornaments, you not only save money but also create meaningful holiday memories that become part of your family's tradition. One of the best ways to create a cozy farmhouse holiday atmosphere is through layered textures. Picture linen curtains softening winter light, nubby wool pillows on a slip-covered sofa, and a thick braided jute rug underfoot. Toss in a few hand-stitched cushions in warm sage and cinnamon tones to echo the season's colors. These tactile layers create warmth visually and physically, making the space feel as though it's wrapping you in a soft holiday hug. Farmhouse kitchens shine brightest during the holiday season. Here, we find open shelves styled with vintage ironstone pitchers filled with evergreens, handmade clay ornaments hanging from cabinet knobs, and copper pots polished to a soft gleam. A bowl of fresh winter citrus and a cake stand showcasing homemade gingerbread cookies add both color and aroma. This is where the season spirit truly comes alive, through baking, sharing, and surrounding ourselves with meaningful, seasonal details. Setting a warm, inviting table is one of the joys of farmhouse holiday living. This year's trend is all about combining rustic and refined, a linen runner in muted taupe, mismatched vintage china, and sprigs of rosemary tucked into simple cloth napkins. A few beeswax candles in brass holders add soft, flattering light. The table doesn't have to be perfect, what matters most is the welcoming, lived-in charm that encourages guests to linger and savor the season. winter farmhouse style shines when it draws inspiration from nature. Think of easy projects like making garlands from dried hydrangeas, hanging bundles of fresh herbs in the kitchen, or creating rustic wall hangings from bare twigs and twine. These elements not only connect your home to the season's natural beauty but also provide a more sustainable, affordable alternative to store-bought decor. Plus, they invite creativity and add a personal, handmade signature to your holiday home. Handmade gifts double as decor in this farmhouse tour. Picture small knitted stockings hanging from a peg rack, hand-poured soy candles displayed in old jam jars, or a stack of neatly wrapped gifts with craft paper and cotton ribbon under the tree. Not only do these pieces look charming, but they also encourage thoughtful giving. They remind us that meaningful holiday moments often come from creativity, effort, and love, values that shine in a cozy farmhouse setting. A key to cozy farmhouse style is incorporating vintage finds. This season, antique wooden sleds, enamelware trays, and even old biscuit tins have been repurposed as part of the decor. These pieces bring character, history, and a sense of nostalgia to the space. Mixing them with modern touches, like LED fairy lights or minimalist wreaths, creates a layered look that feels both fresh and timeless, bridging the past and present in a truly festive way. Lighting is one of the most powerful ways to set a cozy, holiday mood. In this farmhouse, the glow comes from beeswax candles, strings of warm fairy lights woven through garlands, and a few vintage-inspired lanterns set in windowsills. The effect is soft, golden, and calming, perfect for long winter nights. Avoid harsh overhead lights, and instead create pockets of warm illumination that make every corner feel inviting and ready for the season's gatherings. A true farmhouse holiday home often includes a little corner dedicated to crafting, like a side table set up with supplies for making ornaments or hand-lettered gift tags. This space encourages guests and family members to join in on simple, fun projects during gatherings. It also keeps holiday creativity alive throughout the season, proving that decor doesn't have to be static. A home that celebrates making together always feels more personal and joyful. transforms a room for winter quite like seasonal textiles. This year, farmhouse trends embrace cozy wool throws in herringbone or buffalo check patterns, along with linen and flannel bedding in soft ivory and dusty sage. Draping a plaid blanket over the foot of the bed or folding an embroidered quilt over a chair instantly makes a space feel more snug. These seasonal swaps are affordable yet impactful, setting the scene for comfort and warmth. Bedrooms often get overlooked in seasonal decorating, but this farmhouse proves they can be as welcoming as the main living areas. A fresh evergreen wreath over the headboard, candlelit bedside tables, and extra plush flannel sheets turn the bedroom into a winter retreat. A handmade wooden tray with tea and a good book adds a thoughtful touch. By bringing a bit of holiday spirit here, you create a cozy escape that feels special for the season. Even the bathroom in this farmhouse gets a gentle holiday makeover. A sprig of pine tied with a ribbon on a hand towel, a soy candle in a vintage jar by the sink, and a small bowl of cinnamon potpourri keep the look simple but festive. Adding small details in unexpected spaces creates a sense of harmony throughout the home, proving that holiday decor doesn't need to be grand to feel magical and inspiring. The holiday farmhouse magic extends to the outdoors. A rustic wooden sled leans against the porch railing, lanterns line the walkway, and window boxes are filled with pine branches and red berries. Simple burlap bows on the gate tie it all together. These outdoor touches set the mood before anyone even steps inside, making the whole property feel like a winter postcard scene, and proving that the farmhouse holiday spirit thrives both indoors and out. One of the most inspiring shifts in holiday decor for 2025 to 2026 is the move towards sustainability. This farmhouse embraces that by reusing decorations year after year, crafting with natural materials, and avoiding plastic where possible. Even the wrapping paper is compostable. These thoughtful choices not only reduce waste but also align with the heart of farmhouse living, respect for the land, for traditions, and for future generations who'll celebrate holidays in these same beloved spaces. The essence of a farmhouse holiday is sharing it with others. In this home, the focus is on creating an atmosphere that's welcoming, not intimidating, where guests feel comfortable curling up by the fire or helping themselves to cookies in the kitchen. Warm lighting, background music with gentle acoustic carols, and thoughtful details like extra throws on chairs all encourage connection and conversation. Hosting this way proves that the best gatherings are about presence, not perfection. Every corner of this farmhouse seems designed to invite meaningful holiday moments, snapping photos of kids hanging handmade ornaments, lighting candles before dinner, or simply enjoying a snowy evening by the window. By focusing on heartfelt traditions rather than trendy, disposable decor, the home becomes a backdrop for cherished memories. That's the magic of farmhouse holiday style. It's not just about how the space looks, but about how it makes you and your loved ones feel. the welcoming entryway to the craft corners and festive outdoor touches, this holiday farmhouse proves that a warm, cozy, and creative atmosphere is within reach for any home. We've explored sustainable trends, layered textures, meaningful handmade details, and timeless farmhouse elements, all of which bring the season's magic to life. Whether you embrace just one idea or a dozen, you can adapt these touches to your own home, no matter its size or style. Thank you for joining this cozy and creative holiday farmhouse tour. We hope you leave inspired to try a few handmade trends and make your winter spaces more personal, welcoming, and meaningful. Remember, the best holiday homes aren't the most perfect, they're the ones that tell your story and invite others to share it. If you enjoyed this tour, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Wishing you a season filled with warmth, creativity, and joy. Happy holidays!